Hi, my name is Jen. Welcome to my channel. I recently took a leap of faith and left a full-time job as a GM to pursue my passion as a full-time reseller. We have a couple of flea market booths and I sell on eBay and Marketplace. Please help me grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Good morning. We are headed out to one of our favorite thrift stores, actually a couple, maybe a few today, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. As you know, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, so if you would hit that like and subscribe button, that will really help us grow our audience. So, and if you could share us with your friends, we would appreciate that as well. Let's go see if we can find some bargains today. The past few videos that I have posted, I have found some really good deals, and that's always the goal. So I'm trying to be consistent. I do have a couple of appointments this morning in town. So actually, one is at 11 and one is at 1. But while I'm in town, of course, I scheduled my appointments around thrift shopping today. So I have a lot of inventory. I'm going to start trying to post every day on my House of Wick Facebook page. So you can also check out my eBay page, which is One House of Wick. It's the number 1. It's not spelled out. One House of Wick on eBay. And you can visit my store there where I post different, an array of things from shoes and purses to vintage antique finds. Things that I think I can do a little better on eBay than if I take it to the booth and it's sitting there at my booth. So let's go see if we can find something. I'm trying to scale back a little bit because honestly, it's so much fun to buy, look for the treasures and buy those things. It's a little bit harder to sell those things. So I've got to get some more foot traffic in my booths. I've got to get more foot traffic to my eBay page. And, yeah, so I need to scale back. I am looking for more unique items, hopefully, today. I don't need to buy a lot of smalls because I feel like I have a ton of smalls, although we do have vintage market days coming up in November, and I will need quite a bit of items to stock the booth there. So that's a 3-day show. If you haven't gotten your tickets, they have been on sale. You should probably grab your tickets now. It doesn't cost much to get in anyway, but if you can get a discount on your tickets, why not, right? So 3 days, surely you can find one day to come to Vintage Market Days. I will be sharing a booth with my daughter who has Willow and Ivy Boutique. She has boutique clothing. She has brought in recently some baby and children's clothing because she now has a little baby. And she's doing really well. There's been a really good response to the baby clothes and the children's clothes. And she does a lot of mommy and me outfits. So we will be there kind of side by side sharing a big booth space. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that with her. And got lots of items that I hopefully will have enough. I need to get some vintage items ready to go as well. My garage has some things that I need to work on. So paint projects. So this will be my first time to do Vintage Market Day. So we'll see how that goes. I am looking forward to it though. I think it'll be fun. So come along with me. Let's go shop. Let's see what we can find today. And I'm looking forward to hopefully snagging some bargains. Let's go. It is 8:43. There are about 6 people that are already in line and several cars pulling up now. So I guess I'm going to get out and go wait with everybody else. This is the first time I've been here actually when they open the doors. So let's go get in line.
Yes, unless it says front.
My husband makes fun of me.
Okay, I was headed to the cutting boards and then this caught my eye. Do you see what I see? Look at that watermelon basket. I could not get over there fast enough. $6. I grabbed it. I'm so excited about it. And then I stood up and I saw this cute little acorn basket for $2.50. So I grabbed that as well. Oh my gosh, I guess I was so excited that that little acorn slipped right out of my hands.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
My eye was drawn to this white ceramic thing, and so I had to look it up and see what it was. It was a ceramic utensil holder for $2. I ended up getting this 3 canister set from Anchor Hawking. It's vintage for $6. This glass bowl caught my eye. It's a vintage Fenton bowl. I loved it. It's unique, but it's $10, so I don't think I have much of a margin there, so I decided not to grab it. At this point, I must have had something in my hands. I do not remember what. It sounds like I am smacking gum, and I promise you I am not. There is something in my hands making that noise, and I don't know what it is. So last time I was here, I struck up a conversation with one of the workers and was helping her place a frame while she was tending to something else. And she said, "You're hired." And so she ran and got volunteer paperwork for me. And I would love to volunteer here. I'm just not sure that I can fit it into my life right now. But how fun. And guess what? If you snooze, you lose. The big blue head sold. Darn, somebody else got it. As soon as I decided I was going to get it, it was gone. So next time I'm going to go with my gut instinct and not wait.
I'm just looking.
Good morning.
This is a 2. Is that a 2?
Yes, it's good. The only thing that's not half price is my 25 cents. Those are still 25 cents. I want you to know that.
I see what I was carrying now. A basket. That's what was making all the noise.
That's right, you gotta get here earlier, girl.
and go.
Excuse me.
This is the art room, and it's pretty small. So when there's several people in here, it's a little hard to maneuver and look at things without feeling like you're in somebody else's way. So this little framed art caught my attention. It's a girl in a dress with a little puppy dog. It's artist signed, framed, still in the plastic. The retail value was $45. They had $10 on it. When I looked at it closer, it was for Brighton. So I debated about it, but I went ahead and grabbed it. And when I got to the register, it was half off today. So that was even better. This is a little vintage alcove, so I always like to stop and browse here and see what they've added for the week. This is the vintage textile room, but they also have vintage books and vintage toys and miscellaneous items.
Let's check out the shoes. Last time I was here, I picked up a pair of Coach rain boots. They were pretty dirty, but I brought them home and cleaned them up, and I only paid $5 for those. And I also found a pair of Converse high top platform shoes, and those were only $3. They were also a little dirty, but I cleaned those. I scrubbed them and cleaned them, and totally worth $3. Let's take a look at the jewelry. If you'll remember, this is where I found those Kendra Scott earrings for $20. And it seems like they always have a good selection of jewelry here, and it's reasonably priced. I think most items are cheaper than the Kendra Scott earrings, but of course those were new and still had the bag, so I paid a little bit more for those. I always like to look at the men's ball caps. A couple of weeks ago, I was able to find a new Kimes ball cap. And if you know anything about the Kimes brand, those ball caps run anywhere between $30 and $40 retail. So I was super happy to find that. It's easy to sell on eBay and ship. So that was a great find. Okay, I think most resellers have something on their wish list, something like a hidden treasure that they're searching for. And mine is a particular designer pair of pants. So I am looking through the pants, hoping that one of these days I'm going to come across these pants and I can sell them for a profit. That's the only reason I am taking the time to look through these pants. Otherwise, I would just pass them right on by. I always like to check out their purse section. Last week, I found that Michael Kors purse for $12. It needs a little TLC, but I think that I'll be able to clean it up and sell it easily for a profit. So I always like to look here because you never know what you might find. And just like that, I looked over and spotted this Dooney and Burke vintage bag. It does need a little TLC, but it's only $10. So I am going to get it, give it the TLC, and flip it for a profit. I spotted this Fossil bag. It's in excellent condition. It looks brand new on the outside and the inside. It's only $10. Fossil is a pretty good reseller on eBay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it as well. I guess I'm not the only one that doesn't really care for Vera Bradley because they still have these bags after several weeks. I really like this little black Brighton bag. It's pretty small, but they want $25 for it, so I'm going to pass. This Kate Landry bag caught my eye. It was only $6, but it was pretty dirty on the inside, and it doesn't have a very high resale value, so I passed. How cute is this Aldi checkout stand? Adorable. And it was like $6. It was so cute. I feel like this place is probably full of valuable vintage toys, but I just don't know enough about toys to know if I'm passing up something good or not. So I really need to do my research and take more time when I'm here looking through the toys, because I'm sure there are some valuable toys hidden in this department. So this cabinet is stocked with items that are vintage and have a higher resale value. So I always like to look here and see if there's something that might catch my eye. How beautiful is this antique cabinet? Stunning. OMG, peep the handmade golf table. That's hilarious.
That guy's legs.
I saw that.
That's weird.
I know it.
It's too weird.
Somebody will buy it. They'll like it. Okay, I think that's it for this shop, so let's head to the checkout. Okay, it was $46, but I got this huge watermelon basket. It's super cute. An acorn, a little acorn basket. The toys were half off. I looked this guy up. He's from 2016. I paid $1.50 for him, and I saw him on eBay for like, I don't know, $10 or $15. So, I got this, which is very cool, for $3. I got this ribbon for the show. I got 3 of these canisters. There's 3 different sizes. And they have these, they're vintage, if my research showed me correctly. I got a Dooney & Burke bag for $10. It needs some TLC, but I'm gonna clean it up. And a Fossil bag for $10 that looks brand new. And then I got this vintage set, and the funny thing is, I just saw a nut bowl at Goodwill. So we're gonna head there in a minute after we go to Ability Works and see if that nut bowl is still there, because those are the parts that it was missing, I think. And I also got this brand new Brighton artwork. It's brand new. It's still wrapped in the plastic. The original price was $45. And I didn't realize it. It was $10. I didn't realize when I got to the register it was $10 off. I mean, half off. So I paid $5. Woo, score. Let's head inside to Ability Works. You guys know where I'm headed. I am making a beeline straight for the shoes after finding those Tory Burch ballet flats that were brand new last week for $1. So let's see what else we can find this week. These wooden shoe stretchers were still $5, so I passed on those. I really liked these Lucky Booties. They're leather, they're new. They were an 8 or an 8.5. And I know that they have a good resale value. They were only $1, but one of the toes was kind of deformed a little bit, and I didn't know if it could regain its shape. So I put them in my basket, but I ended up putting those back. They had a full rack of clothing for 50 cents each. I really like this green wire shopping basket. I guess that's what it is. It had two handles, but it also has two hooks on the back, almost like a bike rack. But I think I can hang that in the booth off of one of our shelves, and it's going to work great. It did not have a price, but when I got to the register, she gave it to me for $1. I'm not sure what this ceramic thing is. I think it's just a piece of art, maybe for the wall or your table. But when I looked at it closer, it had some chips on it, so I put it back. This is a vintage Japanese ceramic vase. I really liked it, but it seems like sometimes I have a hard time selling vintage things like that, so I passed. This was the cutest little wooden ram, but two of his legs were broken, so I think they're going to have a hard time selling that for $4. This is a great time to tell you about the mission at Ability Works of Oklahoma. It's to empower individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities so they can reach their potential by teaching them daily living and employment skills, promoting their independence and meaningful lives. Ability Works of Oklahoma is also a 501c3. It's a nonprofit organization. It provides residential and vocational programs for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And Ability Works are funded by the Oklahoma Human Services Developmental Disabilities Services. So I know that sounds like a paid advertisement, and it's totally not. It's just I believe in their mission and the way they support their community and employ these individuals that are honestly so hardworking, and they could teach the rest of us a thing or two about work ethic. I've never met a gravy boat that I didn't like. This one's got to come home with me. I liked that metal tray, but somebody spray painted it a shiny silver, so that's a no-go for me. I loved this vintage gravy boat, but it had some chips, so I decided not to get it. Man, I don't know why I didn't pick these up. This is the cutest set of Santa mugs with the stand for $5. And for some reason, in my head, I reasoned myself out of getting them. I don't know why. They're so cute and would have been perfect for the show. These red and white canisters are really cute. They're only $3 each, but when I turned it over on the bottom, I could see a lot of crazing, so I decided not to get them. And I really like this picture as well, but it was from Teleflora, so I passed on it. However, I did grab this ceramic vase that was originally $30 at Hobby Lobby and still had the stickers on it for 50 cents. That is definitely a win. I really like this ceramic vase. It still has the sticker on the bottom. It's new, but they want $5 for it, so I'm going to pass. Man, I must have been having a senior moment in this department because I don't know why I didn't buy this either. I just want to say I think the prices here are phenomenal, but a lot of times I will pass on something if I don't feel like I can make a profit or much of a profit. So I'm trying to find things with a larger margin for me that's worth my time to take it home, clean it up, mark it, inventory it, and sell it. So that's why sometimes I don't buy things, but they have such great prices here. This was a really nice men's jacket, but they wanted $30 for it, which if it was for personal use, it would be worth it, but I couldn't resell it for a profit, so I'm going to leave it behind. I am officially kicking myself because I think that might be a valuable glass vase. At the very least, mid-century modern, I probably should have grabbed it and I didn't. So if it's still there when I go back, I'm going to definitely do a little research and grab it.
That's fine. What do you think about this?
Ooh, you should get this.
I think you should get that.
Dude, I got the original.
What if you should add it to your ringtone? You should add that to your ringtone.
No.
Yeah. Add it to your ringtone.
You don't add that to your ringtone?
Okay, my eye was just drawn to something. What did I just find? I know this is a dance piece. I just need to grab it. It's only $4. I'm so excited. Okay, I just came out of Ability Works and I got a basket full of shoes. Everything, the basket and the shoes were $1 except for these Chacos and they were 50 cents. But I think the biggest score, I got some Baby Gap things for $1 a piece with brand new with the tags. I have something wrapped up in here. Oh, it's a ceramic vase. I bought a wooden bowl like a week or two ago, and I think these go to it. These spoons. So I was super excited about that to find those. But this is the biggest score. I think this is Dansk. So we're going to do a little research, but it's cast iron. It's super heavy, but I am super excited. This is probably the biggest score of the day. Let's see. Okay, I'm fueling up for a couple more stops. We're headed to Goodwill. Let's go. I came straight back to the housewares because when I was at Tuesday House earlier, I found those vintage nutcrackers in the set that actually goes with this bowl. I'm pretty excited about that, you guys. It's just the little things, right? It's just so happy. I actually saw that bowl earlier on a previous trip, but I didn't know what it was. I actually thought that somebody handcrafted that together. And then right after that, I was watching some reels and I saw another thrifter and she found one and was asking everyone what it was. And everybody said it was a nut bowl. So that's a funny word, but that's what it is. This Dolly Parton bamboo cutting board It's shaped like a butterfly. It's only 99 cents, so we're definitely going to grab that. I've bought one of those here before and it's sold. I really like this basket. It's pretty big. I think it was only $4.99, but it was in pretty rough shape in some spots, so I left it behind.
Honestly, if you and Ashley on her yeah, it's for a good reason, and be prepared to get it up.
I really felt like the housewares was super picked over, so I don't know if I just got here at the wrong time or what, but I really didn't find a lot this week. This is a set of 5 Pioneer Woman holiday or Christmas mixing bowls, all with the lids, for $4.99. So yes, we're definitely going to grab this set. Okay, you guys, I thought that I did a video of my cart at Goodwill, and I guess I didn't. So I'm just going to show you my entire haul from today. Beanie boots I bought at Goodwill. Those are a size 8.5. They're suede and they're new. I paid $6.99, I believe, for those. So that was a good find. There are the spoons that go with the bowl that I bought a week or two ago. My gravy boat, that brown candle holder is actually a hurricane holder and it is vintage. So I was really excited when I did my research on it. And then of course, all of these other little items that I found, the Pioneer Woman bowls, the canister set, all of those shoes I bought for $1. The watermelon basket, the acorn basket,
the nut bowl with the nutcracker and the picks that I found those at Tuesday House, and then ran straight back to the housewares at Goodwill. So hopefully I could find that bowl, and there it was. I love that. So got that mug at Goodwill with a little tea towel, some ribbon. And the most exciting bargain or find is this Dansk vintage cast iron fondue stand. It's missing a little piece, but I see these online without that piece. So, and I think I can probably get $40 out of it, maybe more. We'll see, but I think that's a good find. I'm happy with that. A linen, 100% linen skirt, still new with tags. These pants that are still new with tags. And then this Talbot's cardigan sweater still has the tag on it. It retails for $129 and I paid $5.49 for it. So really excited about everything that I found on this haul. I hope you guys had a great time shopping with me, and until next time, God bless you guys.